Hey guys, welcome to Gamers Depot. Today we are here to discuss an 800-pound PC build. This build was recommended by one of my subscribers. He wanted a PC which could stream well. But this PC can stream well, edit videos well, and is also a beast of a gaming PC. The parts in this PC are of $1,000 in US markets and 90,000 Indian rupees in Indian markets. Check the links in the description for links to those parts in your country. Let's start with the processor, for which I went with the Intel Core i7-4790K. It is a quad-core processor with hyper-threading. That means it behaves like an octa-core processor with 4 virtual cores. It can handle multi-threaded applications quite easily. It is clocked at 4.0 GHz and is unlocked, so you can overclock it to squeeze some more performance out of it. It has 8 MB cache, so that's quite good. All in all, it's the best Intel Devil's Canyon processor you can pick. It is priced at £250 and $300 in the United States. For keeping the overclocked processor cool, an aftermarket cooler should be included. So I went with the Cooler Master 212 Evo CPU cooler. This is priced at £25 and $27 in US markets. It is the best cooler for the price. It gives the cooling equivalent of $50 cooler, so I would recommend the CPU cooler over even the expensive ones. For the RAM, I went with the Kingston HyperX Fury 16GB, two 8GB sticks running at DDR3 1600 MHz. For a PC that is going to stream, has to have 16GB of RAM. And this RAM kit from Kingston at $80 and £60 is the ideal kit for this build. It has a latency of 10, which is fairly good. So next, for the motherboard, I went with the MSI Z97 PC-mate motherboard. It is a Z97 LGA 1150 ADX motherboard. This motherboard is great for overclockers, and overclocking the hell out of the i7 won't be difficult for it. It has 4 memory slots, so you can pick up another kit of RAM in the future if you need so. It has RAID support, 6 SATA 6 gigabit per second ports, 2 PCI Express 3.0 x16 ports, and onboard USB 3 headers. So for $70 or £65, you can't go wrong with this feature-packed motherboard. For the graphics card, I went with the Gigabyte NVIDIA GTX 970. It is a beast of a graphics card. It has 4 GB of VRAM, and this 256-bit GDDR5 video card comes with a memory clock of 1.1 GHz. Its 145-watt TDP wins far ahead of its competitor, the R9 390. Priced at $330 and £245, this is the best video card for its price range. You can find this graphics card on a sale on Black Friday, so keep your eyes open. For the mass storage, I went with the Seagate Barracuda 1TB hard drive. This is going to store all your large files like your games, movies, music, etc. If you're not comfortable for a 1TB hard drive at $50 and £30, you can go for a 2TB one for $70 and like £45. For the SSD, I went with the Kingston V300 series 120GB SSD. This is a faster and expensive alternative for the hard drive these days. So only 120GB. There you can store your OS and other important files. It comes at $50 or £36. It gives your system a boost in performance. For the case, I went with the Cooler Master K280 ADX mid-tower cabinet. This is a fairly large cabinet. It has 6 3.5-inch bays to store up to 6 hard drives, and also has front panel USB 3 headers. It is a case from Cooler Master, so it has adequate cooling. It is priced at $30 or £30 or $45. For the power supply, I went with the EVGA 500-watt 80+ bronze certified power supply. We went with the GTX 970, which is quite power efficient. So we don't need like 1,000 watt of power. 500 watt is enough. It is priced at £30 and $36. So a cheap and effective power supply for this build. To summarize with the price break, you can pause the video now to plan. All in all, this build comes in at £771, so it is in the £800 bracket. For customers in the United States, it is a $1,000 bill and a 90,000 rupee bill for Indian customers. Check out the link in the description to buy the parts mentioned in the video. So rate the build and subscribe to the channel for weekly videos. And tell